Good, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, or good night, or good night wherever you are. This is Dalek 451, the new Dalek Emperor. How are you all doing out there tonight? Uh, as the title says, yeah. Okay, maybe the title's a little misleading. Maybe bad week isn't quite the right word, quite the right way of putting it. I'm having a bit of a bad day right now. That's for sure. Bad week? Well, it hasn't been that bad, I suppose. I've, it just, well, I just would, yeah. I probably should. Maybe here's not the best place to, go into it because I've been a, well. I suppose you could say I have had a bad week because I've been sick all week. So there's that. And hello, Captain. Good to see you. Excuse me. Well, I just wanted to had a bit of I'm not feeling. Yeah, I'm just feeling down after something that happened that I won't go into because you know. Yeah, I just want someone to talk to. So, how are you all doing tonight? How have you been, Captain? I mean, I see you've changed your name yet again. I mean, Doomfinity Temperus Maximus. That's quite good. I like that. That's very good. Hmm. And hmm, maybe I'm wondering if I should open up the panel because I'm not sure how long I'm gonna actually stream for because I'm not quite sure what to talk about. Um, well, like I said, I've been sick all week. I've been really coughing, wheezing, and spluttering all week. Yeah, I've had this. I'm not quite sure what I've had, but I've had something all week, which um, well, it's not just me. Like, well, as you probably just heard right there, like I said, I've been coughing really badly all week, and just to give an example of that. Um, hmm. But yeah, I had a bit of I'm a little upset. I'm a little upset right now because I've had a bit of had a bit of an incident over on, well, I won't over another channel, but for respect, out of respect, I won't say which one. And I suppose on top of all that, I've been hearing there have been other things I've been worried about. Um, I've been hearing things like hearing some bad news about something things are happening with anime and manga, which I'm not which I think, oh no, that have we lost that as well? Um, And then there's other hearing about other things happening in the world, which also have me worried. I seem to be either these days. I seem to be either constantly angry or constantly worried. You had a you had a fantastic time with me and Jill and Tiger. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right, Captain. The last time you were up here, we had a great time with them. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that was really fun. I gotta think of something to talk about. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. You're new. How was it? Hello to was it Bob Noodles over on Twitch? Thank you for popping in. Thank you. So sorry if I don't have not if I'm not saying much. Oops. That was a bit awkward. Went over to look at Twitch and I heard my voice echoing back at me. Yeah. But taco? What? What's he saying taco for? That's just just something to say. I mean, because taco. Fair enough. Fair enough. well, Anyway, thank you for coming again. Thank you for coming in, Bob. Was it Bob Noodles or Bob? Oh, sorry, Bob Noddles. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. How are you? So, how are you, Bob Noddles? Having a good day, having a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are? Because I hope you are. Because my God, don't we need more good days these days? Because every day feels like a really bad day everywhere everywhere in the world. Yeah, just as yeah. Hmm. Since you, so anyone watching, what's since what do you like? But anyone watching, have you what? Here's a question for everyone: have you watched any good shows or good movies or played any good games lately? Admitted, uh, admittedly, don't play that. I wish I played more video games, but it seems like these days I don't seem to play that many. And even if I do play video games, I seem to just concentrate on the same video games over and over. If anyone's seen saw my last stream, my last live stream was I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and I think overall that went well. Well, it was a little frustrating because Master Duel usually is. I mean, if I, I mean, let me tell you, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been a diehard fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! For years and years and years. But but the way the modern game has gone, it's just so it's frustrating because excuse me because the way the because the way the game is these days, it's just um it's just because like every I mean if anyone any Yu-Gi-Oh players see Yu-Gi-Oh player these days will probably know what I'm talking about. It's because every deck feels exactly the same. Every modern Yu-Gi-Oh deck feels exactly the same because you just um because they're all like getting as a ridiculous amount of monsters out all at the same time and summoning getting a whole board because I mean usually because back in the early days of Yu-Gi-Oh you were lucky if you could get like one or two big boss monsters out because that's how the game was back then, and it was a lot harder to get those big monsters out, but it was always great when you did. But these days, you can get your big boss monsters out so easily, and because every deck works so fast, and you can get so many monsters out all the time, and you can just use up your whole deck in like one in just your first turn, and you can even have that deck go round and round in circles for ages and ages, and then you can get loads of big boss monsters out, and each of those big boss monsters has a million what feels like a million annoying effects, and and then and then you have and on top of all usually usually negation effects, and that's just on top of everything, things like, and that's not even the start of it. That's not, and then you have like um then you have hand traps on top of that as well. Oh, Hakime, good to see you. Hey, darling, Get Infinity. I agree with you. That's why I don't play online. I have a much better experience with the computer. With the computer, you say? Oh, right. With playing against CPU or AI opponents. You mean? Yeah, I get that. But again, but yeah, like I was saying, playing Master Duel, your opponent, if your opponent goes first, they just swamp the field. It's absolutely they absolutely swamp their whole field, completely stack it, and it takes and their turn takes forever. You just sat there waiting for like 15 minutes just for them to for them to finally stop doing combo after combo after combo and activating effect after effect after effect. And then once they're finally done and they finally end your turn, it's your turn. And as soon as you play one card, it's immediately negated. It's immediately wiped off the board. It's just so frustrating. You literally can't do anything. The storyline bot. Plus, I don't get a lot of the new cards. Yeah, right. It takes a lot of effort to get the it takes a lot of effort to get the new cards in Master Duel. Hmm. And I should know. Excuse me. Yeah, in case you missed it, Hakeem, I've been saying been sick all week. And I think they find a meta and everyone copies it. I'd rather play the old school rules. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. It's always that way, isn't it? Oh wait a minute. Just thought of something. Hang on, folks. Need to check. Hopefully, it gets better soon. Thanks. Yeah, and like you said, I know what you mean about the old school rules. I mean, I'd rather. I don't want to. I don't really want to play all these annoying new decks. I'd rather play with my favorite cards, like like my favorite cards from the old days, like Blue Eyes and Red Eyes and things like that. Because I really like drag. Oh, well, generally, I like my favorite cards are dragons. Very much like dragons, but unfortunately, a lot of my favorite cards are next to useless these days. Ah, hello to Nemesis of Eden. Good to see you. Okay, we got a bit of a nice little show here going now, I think. And I just need to check something. Oh, why is hang on? Sorry, folks. I need to just change something here. Why is it? I shouldn't be in the gaming category. It's good to see you too, Dalek. Ah, thanks, Nemesis. Yeah, just funny thing. I just realized the stream on YouTube was that it was set to the gaming category when it should have been entertainment. Oh dear. I'm not even, and this isn't even a gaming stream. It's just, I just wanted to chat with you all. Hmm. Although it's been, although I will say I'll definitely say it sure has been a while since I did a stream like this. Because, the last one I did was pure, it was supposed to be a chat stream, but chat while I played games, but just became pure gaming. You haven't been playing as much Yu-Gi-Oh as of late. Yeah, yeah, I can understand why. I do play Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel a lot, but that's mostly because I think it's mostly because I like taking part in the events that they do in it. I mean, that's I mean, right now it's supposed to be like supposed to be like the second anniversary of the game since the game's release, and they put my favorite card, my favorite monster, Blue Eyes White Dragon on the game's icon, and I was like, are they gonna do anything? Are they gonna do anything special for that? Are they gonna do anything specifically related to the second anniversary? Because so far they haven't really, they have been doing a few events. There's an event on it right now, but nothing really to do with the second anniversary. Because remember when they because I remember when they did the first anniversary, they did this, they released this special Dark Magician Millennium item style bundle with this special dual field, a special copy of Dark Magician, and things like that. Which to my regret, I completely missed out on. I completely missed out on that event. I completely missed out on that bundle. I wish I'd gotten it. And so that's got me thinking: are they going to are they going to do something like that for this anniversary? Are they going to do something like that with Blue Eyes? But so far it looks like so far there's been no sign of anything like that, and that's left me rather disappointed. Excuse me. We can hope Blue Eyes is iconic enough. Yeah, it is. It definitely is, because it's like, it's, I mean, you could argue that Blue Eyes is probably the most iconic Yu-Gi-Oh card. I mean, the only cards that come close to it are like Dark Magician, and Exodia. But I haven't bought a Yu-Gi deck in years. I only buy a few cards that I like the artwork of. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, if you I highly doubt there will ever be a BM4 Blast Spider package. What? BM4 Blast Spider. I don't even know what that card is. I don't know if I've heard of that card. Which era is that card from? Excuse me. Hmm. Hmm. All right. All right. Wait, that's your ace monster. I talk about it all the time. Really? I see. Okay, all right. And I was buying them, but I'm like, I have no one to play with, so why am I spending money on this? Yeah, Hakeem, I can understand. Yeah, Hakeem, I can understand that. I've got I'd say I've got a pretty, not a huge collection, but I've got a bit of a I've definitely got a bit of a collection I've had for years of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but yeah, I'm the same. I've got no one to actually play with them with at all. The only way I can actually play the game is through, these days is through Master Duel or Duel Links, and that's it. I'd have to Google that era it's from. Okay, Nemesis Eden. Hey, Captain. Hey, Captain, you still out there or have you gone? Same with me, I can only play with people on Duel Links. Yeah. Man, I haven't played I've been playing Master Duel a lot, but um I haven't played Duel Links in a long time. And which is funny because I used to play Duel Links obsessively. And I don't know why I suddenly stopped. And you're an old school launcher spider fan yourself. Now that card I do know as one of that's one of that card I do know is one of Bandit Keith's cards from the anime when he dueled against Joey. Excuse me. Hmm. 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 Legendary Duelist Ancient Millennium. What is that the what is that the name of the pack? Is that the name of the card pack that card comes from? Hmm. I don't think I've heard of that. But then again, as big of a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh as I am, there's probably quite a lot of it I haven't heard of. BM4 Blast Spider is the upgrade to Spider Launcher or Retrain, I suppose. Ah, and my most favorite card that I've made so many people angry is Chaos Dragon. Oh, right. Wait, Chaos Dragon is what? You mean Chaos Emperor Dragon, or do you mean a card just called Chaos Dragon? Hmm. Because there is a card actually. There is a card just called Chaos Dragon, isn't there? I think there is. Oh, the Emperor Dragon. Yeah, I can fully get. Oh yeah, I can fully see you really ticking a lot of people, a lot of people off with that card. Oh man, that card was such a beast for its day, a real beast. It's just a shame that kind of um you're almost right with the name Nemesis of Eden. You're almost right with the name. The card's it's not Envoy of the Beginning, it's Envoy of the End. And Blackluster Sol the other Envoy of the Beginning is a Blackluster Soldier card. You're thinking Chaos Emperor Dragon is Envoy of the End. Yeah, Envoy of the End. It's okay. I suppose that's an easy mistake to make. Beal, like I said, Beal, Blackluster Soldier, and there is an envoy at the beginning, but it's Blackluster Soldier. But that's right. BLS Envoy at the beginning is one of my boss monsters in my current deck. Is it? Excellent. Great card. That's a great card, Envoy at the beginning. It's just kind of too bad they've kind of they've basically really depowered Envoy of the End. I know they've done something to it, which made it less effective than it used to be. Which is a real shame. I wish they wouldn't. Why do they do that? Why do they go ahead and do that? Why do they Why do they change the wording on certain cards to make them less powerful? I mean, like they changed, like for example, I think they changed the way Ring of Destruction works to make it so you can't so you can't well basically you can't make you can't end the duel in a draw with it anymore, because it used to be how it were to both play when you used it, both players would take the damage, would take the full damage, but now they've like put a delay on it or something, so you can only use it at a certain time, and you can't just use it to auto win or cause a draw or something like that. I mean, at least some classic cards they've not really done anything to, but there's others, some really good cards from back in the day which they have. Why did they? Could someone answer that? Why did they do that? Why did they change the way the card work? Change the way these cards work? I mean, like for I know you're not big into Duel Links, but I would love to do this sometimes. Look, hey, look, Nemesis of Eden. I do, I used to play Duel Links a lot. I really did, but I'm just, it's just these days for some reason I just don't play it as much anymore. I mean, if you'd like to duel me on Duel Links, sure, I'd love to. That'd be great. I'd be very happy to do that. And oh dear, they banned about 75% of my deck. Another reason why I stopped playing. 75% of your deck. Oh, that sucks. That's not real. Oh man, that's terrible. I'm really sorry to hear that, Hakeem. That's awful. That's, but it is very frustrating when they errata cards to try and make them more fair, but end up ruining them. Yeah, I know. It's so stupid. That's awful, Hakeem, especially since you spent real money on it. Like that's something I've I don't know about you, but that's something I've never done. If you're talking, well, at least, well, I've spent money on real world cards, sure, but in things like Duel Links and Master Duel, I don't think I've yeah, in Master Duel at least I've never spent real money. I've always got my gems through 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 events and daily missions and things like that. I know it's but I'm not sure. I can't remember. Although it's been so long since I played Duel Links, I'm not sure if I ever actually. Wait, I think I may have. I may have. I may have spent real money a little bit on Duel Links, but not much, and that was ages ago. But I definitely never did on Master Duel. It's cool. I will show you the power of my BM4 Blast Spider Okay, sure, that'd be great. And I want to challenge you. You want to challenge me on Duel Links too? Why not? Sure, that'd be great. Love that. And I've never purchased video game cards with real money. As much as they should probably support Skullgirls Mobile, and Duel Links, but that's because I like the games and want to support the developers. Fair enough. If you want to, fair enough. If you want to support if you want to support the developers of the game, that's fine. Fair enough. But then again, the developers of the game, you're talking about Konami, aren't you? And they don't have the. Oh, where did Captain Finity go, or whatever he's called? Or I'm supposed to just call him Captain now. Yeah, I think that's yeah. Where's he gone? He's still out there, Captain. Have you just gone? Hmm. Duel Links Dual Stream. What? Yeah, that could be fun. Sure. Do a live stream playing Duel Links. I could do that. Sure. Exactly. I spent a good bit of money and time coming up with a good deck. Then I can't use it officially because I'm winning. Because you're winning too much. Oh dear. Yes, Konami doesn't need my money, lol. My free to play decks never rank high, but I enjoy playing with my favorites. Good for you. Yeah, that's what yeah, that's like what I said earlier. I definitely prefer playing with my favorite cards rather than these newer stuff. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, for sure, your blue eyes are still kind of meta over in Duel Links. That's nice. Between them and Dark Magician decks. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah. I can utilize blue eyes a lot better in Duel Links than I could in Master Duel. Because I try and play blue eyes. I try and play blue eyes in Master Duel, and well, I just keep ending up with I keep one of the problems is I keep ending up with dead hands. Just can't do anything with the cards in my hand at all. Hmm. You hate bricking, yeah. Yeah, it's a pain, isn't it? But it's but but for some reason, but again, for some reason in Duel Links, I've put together this really good Blue Eyes deck that I and it works it works well almost every time. I think maybe it's because there's a couple of there's a couple of cards that I have in that deck in Duel Links which I don't have in Master Duel. One card I definitely want. One card that I really think I should have is the Melody of Awakening Dragon. For some reason, you know, that card's eluded me in Master Duel. It really is. At least my soul is never on the line when I brick. Yeah. Listen, hey, since we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, here's a question for you. What? Not about the card, not about the game. What about the anime? Did you ever watch the anime, and which is your favorite series? Because for me, my favorites will always be the original, or at least the original Duel Monsters series. Second favorite is 5Ds, and third is GX. I've tried. I have the the original, hands down. Good, great. That's great. Good. Glad to hear that. Yeah, love the original series. Always will. And I've watched the first, and you've watched the first season of GX. It's not bad. Yeah. The first season of GX is okay. It's fine for what it is, and then but it gets kind of gets more ridiculous as it goes on. It's particularly second season 2 and season 2 is pretty over the top, but season 3 gets really dark and really serious, and then I don't know if you know this, but GX actually has a fourth season that was never dubbed. The 5 Dragon one was cool for a bit. Yeah. And saw all the episodes of the original series. What's your favorite arc? I love the filler art with Noah. The Death Master idea was really cool concept. My favorite. Agreed. Battle City is the best. My favorite arc, my favorite arc of the original series is definitely Battle City. And then, if you want to talk about filler arc, personally, my favorite I think my favorite arc is Battle City. Then maybe after that, probably Waking the Dragons after that, and then hey Dan, BK Dan's here. Good to see you, Matt. Good to see you, mate. Great to see you. You didn't get the whole riding a bike while playing a card game. Yeah, I know. It's a really cool idea, but it's also pretty ridiculous. It's like, how the hell will that work? Would that actually work? But the only way that does work, the only way that really does work is that in the anime they have when they actually do have a speed duel, they put the bikes in autopilot mode. Autopilot mode. That's the only way they can do it. It sends a bad message for kids, lol. Card games on motorcycles. So, how you been? So, Dan, how you been? You So, hey, actually, Dan, since you're here, do you want to come up and join me? Because I'll send you an invite if you'd like, Dan. So as I was so yeah I was so I think oh yeah, I was saying about the original series. Yeah, my favorite arc is Battle City. And then after that, I think my second favorite would probably be Waking. My favorite filler art would probably be Waking the Dragons because I liked the whole um I liked the whole thing. I like for some reason I really liked the legendary dragons. I actually I liked the dual discs that that Darts's followers used. I liked those cool looking Orichalcos dual discs, and I actually liked the seal of seeing when they used the seal of Orichalcos. I mean, I that was quite a thing. I mean, when quite a moment in that arc when Yugi actually loses a duel, when he really didn't need to lose. He could have he could have in fact he didn't even need to carry on the duel at all. He could have just stopped. A snake with infinite. Yeah, I know what you mean. Um, no, I've not played Pal World. I've been thinking about it though. I know it's like hugely popular right now. I mean, have you been playing it? Because I mean, I know I keep hearing people say it's like it's a rip off of Pokemon, but and I can kind of see why they'd say that because it's obviously not. But besides yes, despite the as basically aesthetically looking resembling Pokemon, it's obviously not the same. No, not the same game. You have been having a time to play it. Okay. I can catch trainers. What? Really? Oh, that's wild. No, seriously, you can catch trainers. How's that work? You just signed into Twitter. Did you Twitter me a link? No, I haven't sent you a link. Sorry, Dan. The mods are gonna take things to a new level. I can believe that. Okay, all right, Dan. I'll just let me just find you here. Um, okay, all right, Dan. All right, Dan. I've sent you a link to your. I sent the link to your personal DM. So I mean, yeah. So yeah, I've definitely been thinking about playing Power Worlds, but I'll probably have to get it off Steam on my laptop and if I because I stopped using my Xbox ages ago, and although I don't know how well the game will run on my laptop though. I guess. Well, I guess Catch Infinity has gone. Hmm. Never mind. I'm sure he's off. He'll be hovering around somewhere. This has been good. So, you know, guys, this has been good so far. This is kind of I think this is kind of what I needed to cheer myself up because I've been well. Oh, oh, looks like we looks like we got a friend here coming in. Oh, hello, Dan.
How you doing?
Could be better. Could be worse. I suppose.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
So how you
Uh,
doing?
I hear you there. Just counting down till the new Jeff Dunham special drop. Just a couple hours.
What new special?
Jeff Dunham. You familiar with him?
Just what? Just Alan?
Jeff Dunham.
Oh, sorry, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know who that is.
You're like five people in the world that don't know who Jeff Dunham is. Oh my god, he's the one with the puppets, the ventriloquist.
He does he does a ventriloquism act.
Yep, comedian. Yeah,
Oh, right.
yeah.
I guess I guess so. And there's a new he's doing there's a new special with this guy coming
Yeah,
about to drop.
his 12th. His 12th. It's tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
and where's that being aired or streamed or
Uh,
wherever?
Comedy Central. I don't know if you get Comedy Central. It's Comedy Central.
Okay.
That's going to
Well,
be in about 2 hours.
well, there, there is a service Well, there is a service over here that does have Comedy Central.
Mhm.
Comedy Central. Well, at the moment, I am subscribed to a streaming service where I can watch a channel called Comedy Central.
Cool.
So, but I don't know if it's the same the same thing because it's a British British service. So I don't know if it'll be the same the same schedule as the one over in the States. I'll have
Right.
to
I don't know.
what's this? I might need to check that.
It's
So
called I'm with Cupid. CUPID. Cupid.
I'm with Cupid, right?
Yep.
Let's see. Like I said, like I said, there I do we do have Comedy Central over here, but
Mhm.
I don't know if it's probably not the same. I mean, and speaking of comedians, have you heard of a guy called Jimmy Carr?
I've heard of. I don't know. Not familiar.
Yeah, he's a very notorious British comedian who's been no who's known for quite grit for quite what's the word quite brash humor, and he's says quite a lot of edgy things, if you get what I
Hmm.
mean.
Yeah. So
But
like a
he's
modern day George Carlin.
I maybe maybe a British George Carlin. I don't maybe
Okay.
I'm not quite sure how to just that. I don't know. I don't know much about George Carlin except that he did the well did the U.S. narration for Thomas the Tank Engine, but
Mhm.
and I don't know about any Thomas fans that might be watching, but personally, I think he did a terrible job.
I'm not familiar with
And
Thomas Jenkins and stuff.
fair enough.
A little
I don't
after, a
blame
little after my time.
I don't blame you at all for not being familiar with Thomas.
A little after my time.
I don't blame And anyway, I just want let me I'm gonna check this I'm just gonna check the schedule if I can find it. Let's see. There's a
Yeah, I hope so. I hope you get it.
let's see. Let's see. TV TV guide. Let's see. I can just actually find this channel. Hang on. Sorry about this, folks. We'll be back with you in a minute.
Good luck.
Let's see. No, it's here somewhere. No, come.
Oh, and officially, my hair is not receding. My forehead's getting bigger.
Okay, okay,
Officially.
all right, I found it.
Okay.
Okay, so so the schedule for Comedy Central over here. There's there's two Jimmy Carr two Jimmy Carr specials. Something called Impractical Jokers.
Okay. That's a hilarious show.
and then after that, two episodes of South Park. Oh God, oh, no, no, not two. Uh, one, two, three, four, 5 episodes of South Park. Good Lord.
Mm-hmm. Well, South Park is an acquired taste. I don't have it, but it's acquired taste.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm definitely not a fan of South Park.
I used to be,
Mm,
but that was quite a while ago.
I may have watched. I've seen a little bit of South Park, and and honestly, it's just I don't know. It's just it's not for me. It's too much. If
I can see that. Yeah,
I
for
mean,
like I
I
said,
mean the only
it's
thing.
that way for most people. Yeah.
I mean, I did watch. I actually watched the South Park movie once.
Bigger, longer, and uncut.
Yeah, that. And if there's anything, if there's anything I actually did like from that, it was uh, it was Cartman's song. You know,
Kyle's mom.
Kyle's mom. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Especially at the very end, she's standing right behind him. Yeah.
I know, right? That was oh man,
Oh.
that
Oh
was
man.
good.
Oh.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. So okay, so I'm with Cupid.
Yep.
Sadly, I don't. I'm looking for the schedule for it, and for the Comedy Central channel here, and I'm not seeing it. But I don't know, maybe it's on. Maybe it's somewhere on Now TV. Let me see.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I don't know.
no. Okay. Let me see.
Yeah. Like an hour and a half from
I'm
now.
not. Oh, okay. I'm not getting it. Sorry. I think that. I think the schedule. Okay, I think the schedule for Comedy Central here is very different than what it is where you are.
Yeah, the programming. Yeah.
I think that because you know British outlet for British outlet for it, they show a lot more show more British stuff than mixed with American stuff.
Yeah. That makes
Um,
sense. Play to the majority of the audience. Yeah, it makes sense.
let me hang on. Let me see what Let me see what's on there for tomorrow. Uh, let's see. I
Does
tried
that does
I tried searching for it on the Now TV service. It got nothing
okay? Is there a on demand for that Comedy Central?
on demand. There might be. I'm not sure.
Okay. If there is, you never know. It might be there tomorrow because it comes out in about an hour and a half. It's 9 p.m. my time is when it comes out.
Right. 9 p.m. your time. Well, that's
Yep.
um. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Let me do. Let's see where to watch. Uh, was Okay, live stream Jeff Dunham. I'm with Cupid. Premiere on Fubo. Start with a free trial today. What? Fubo?
It's paid service, yeah. It's not paid service. It's really crappy streaming service. It really is. There's almost nothing on it. Philo has it as well, but again, another crappy streaming service.
Hmm. It's not. Wait a minute. Maybe. It's not there, is it?
Oh, a couple of weeks ago, my nephew turned 12. He's going to be a teenager
Great.
next year. Yeah, he's going to be a teenager next year. Oh my god. Oh, he's getting so tall. His father is about 6'2". Oh god. My sister is shorter than I am, and I'm 5'8". She's like 5'6" or 5'5". Yeah. Oh. It was funny. It was funny. Shortly after she got pregnant, I looked at her and said, "You, John, you, John, how?" She goes, "Step ladder."
Let's see. Oh. Live TV stream. Hulu. Hulu, Fubo, Sling, and YouTube TV. Oh, great. Yeah, I don't. Okay, all right, Dad. I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch this thing. At least not.
Oh,
At least not over here.
I'm sorry. You can watch a lot of Jeff Dunham that's on Netflix. I don't know if it's here over there, but it's over here on Netflix. There's a lot of Jeff Dunham.
Netflix? Oh,
Netflix,
wow.
yeah.
I have Netflix.
Yeah.
That's no problem.
It's different programming in different sections of the world. I don't know if you have it over there in Europe, in UK, Netflix.
It might. Well, if I don't. Oh, hang on a minute. There's some. I've got some. Okay, I've got some. There is something here. There's two things here. Something called Jeff Dunham Beside Himself and
Yep.
Jeff Dunham Relative Disaster.
I think you'll like Relative Disaster.
Really?
Yeah, it's after his divorce. He has a couple of he has twin sons and 3 older girls from his first marriage, and that's where it picks up right there. But, yeah, you'll like it. Relative Disaster. Yeah. So would Potato. Potato would like Relative Disaster as well. Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
So recommend it to him.
As far as as far as I can tell, I don't think unless there's free unless there's something I can access for free and use the VPN with. I don't think I'm gonna watch this thing, at least not right now. Because is there more Jeff Dunham stuff on Netflix in the States?
There's quite a bit of Netflix. There's quite a bit on Netflix. There's a couple things in Amazon Prime over here in the States. There's a couple of Jeff Dunhams on Amazon Prime.
Let's see. And a few more. Is there quite a bit? Is there quite a bit? Because I just is there quite a bit? Because I just tried. I just retried Netflix with the VPN on, and I think I've gotten like the same two specials I got before.
Weird.
I don't know what's it's not a total loss though. I suppose I could try Amazon, see what they've got.
Yeah, there's at least one on Amazon Prime here in the States. It's called Me the People.
So, all right, let's have a look. Let's see.
That is from last year. I think it was from over the summer last year. I think it was.
Oh, there's several ones here. Actually, there's actually quite a lot. There's one called. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 7 ones that can at least no. I think there's 6 here. At least 6 I can watch. Just go ahead and watch, and one I might have to actually might have to pay extra for. There's one called there's one called Controlled Chaos, Spark of Insanity, Very Special Christmas Special, Arguing with Myself, Minding the Monsters, Ahmed Saves America.
That's not a special. It's yeah. All the map is good. Minding the Monsters takes place right before Halloween one year. Relative Disaster, that's going. Spark of Insanity is really good. Me the People. Do you see Me the People? That's a pretty good one. Me the People.
Me the People.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the results. I'm not seeing it.
Okay.
Hang on. Let's see. Oh, it is. No, it's. Oh no, it's not. No, it doesn't look like it's here.
It was there a couple weeks ago. I don't know. As I was watching it with a buddy of mine a couple weeks ago.
Maybe it's
no dying allowed.
Maybe it's. I know. Maybe it's regional difference.
Yeah.
Because the annoying thing about Prime Video compared to most other streaming services, the VPN doesn't work with it.
Yeah,
not really.
I know. It sucks.
I mean, I have to. Yeah, or at least the app doesn't work. I mean, I have to actually to get it to work at all. I have to jump for like several hoops. Basically, what I have to do is what I've had to do in the past is I've had to go to the US version of Amazon's website, log in with my account, and then turn on the VPN, and then hope it works if I'm lucky.
Yeah. Yeah. Disney fixed it where I can't pretend to be from the UK anymore.
They did. They did. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I was able to watch Star stuff that's on Star. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the star. Oh
We don't
yeah,
have
the
Star
Star
over here.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
We
I
don't
know.
have
Yeah,
Star.
I know. You don't get Star in the States. We do here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's surprising to me because the VPN is almost always worked with Disney Plus.
Yeah, I can access it, but it won't let me access Star, which I think is stupid and
yeah.
weird.
Yeah. Well, you can't you can't just switch your VPN to the UK and it won't let you won't give you show you Star
Right.
anymore. Oh, that sucks.
It's kind of
Because
stupid at the same time too.
That is stupid because really most of the good stuff on Disney Plus is part of Star.
For the majority, yeah.
Most of the.
I like some of the library, of course, but
I mean, there's the. I mean, there's some of the. I mean, for me personally, that there's a good amount of good amount of old Disney stuff, like old movies and old cartoons.
yeah, the library, yeah, a lot of stuff in the library, yeah.
I mean, that's where that's where I was. That's where. There was one show which thanks to that, I finally finished watching the whole series. Because for some reason I never I watched that. I loved that show and I'd watched it plenty of times, but I'd never seen all of it. I never watched all of the last season.
What is it?
Kim Possible.
Ah.
Yeah. Love that show as a kid. Loved it.
Yeah. You like something, you know? Like for me, I have the Amazon Prime for two reasons. Number one, I got it because of Rings of Power. I wanted to see it.
You actually wanted to. You actually wanted to watch that?
I did.
Why?
It's okay. I wanted to see it. Notice that's past tense.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh man, no.
So, okay,
no.
So all right. So that was number one. What was number two?
Number two, they have all Stargate stuff. The Stargate SG-1,
right.
the movies.
I've never watched.
Atlantis. Oh.
I've never watched Stargate.
Yep. The original movie was the U.S. was done in the U.S., but all of the series, Stargate SG-1, Stargate Atlantis, and Stargate Universe, were all done in Vancouver.
Really?
Yep.
That's in Canada, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
It takes place in the States, but they filmed it in Canada.
I see. Right.
Yeah.
That sounds like a show I used to watch. Another show I used to watch as a kid. It was for their second or for their last season. It was set in America, but it was filmed in Canada.
What was it?
It was just this little supernatural kids drama. It was called Shoebox Zoo. it was a weird. It was a bit of a
Not familiar
weird
with it.
show. It was a weird. It was kind of a weird show. It was about this young American girl who'd moved over here to the U.S. Specifically, she'd moved to Scotland, and and one day she comes across this shoebox, this old shoebox with some like seem like four little toy animals in them, and in it four little toy animals in it, and these little, well, it turns out these toy animals are alive.
Mm.
And they've
Okay.
and and there's this and there's this old wizard, or this old wizard, and some guy, some guy called I think he was called Toledo the Shapeshifter, and he was like the main villain of the series, they had to find this ancient book for the because the animals, because the shoebox zoo animals, they weren't originally animals. They used to be human, and they got turned into these toy animals, and they need to find this book to become human again, or so they think. It was a weird it was a weird series.
Okay. Did you like it?
Well, I watched it. Well, I must have liked it because I watched it. I watched it every week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't like it, but I sat through all of it. Rings of Power.
Oh, right.
I wanted to see what
That's
the negative talk was all about, and then I watched it and found out. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's actually some. That's actually something I've never. That's something I've never been into. Sadly, Lord of the Rings. I've when the original. I just when and I was never. I mean, like when the original, when the original movies came out, I just wasn't interested at all.
Okay,
I never.
okay, okay. You're
And
young.
then
I'll forgive you this. I'll forgive you. You're young.
I was very,
The
yeah,
original.
I was very young when those movies came out.
Okay, the original Lord of the Rings movie was in 1978. It was animated.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Rankin Bass did it. Yeah, 1978. The original Lord of the Rings movie.
Okay, fair. Okay.
The original Hobbit was from that time period as well, so also animated.
Right. Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah. Fair enough. I have a. Keep in mind. I was back then. I was back then. My thing wasn't Lord of the Rings. My thing was Harry Potter. I was a huge Harry Potter fan.
yeah. I still remember one of the songs from Lord of the Rings movie. Frodo of the Nine Fingers, and the Ring of Doom. Why does he have 9 fingers? Where is the Ring of Doom?
Right.
Yeah. That's how the movie starts. Frodo's sitting around a table, and it's like Frodo of the 9 fingers and the Ring of Doom. Why
Frodo
does
of
he
the
have 9 fingers? Where is the Ring of Doom? Yeah.
Wow, that's how the
Yeah.
movie starts, with that
Yep.
line. Wow.
Yep. It starts with that song. Yeah. Yep. So it starts at the end, and then it picks up and follows the story. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, like I was saying, that Jeff Dunham thing. I'm not sure. I don't think I'll be able to watch it the same time as you. But I'm sure after it airs, I'll probably be able to find it eventually somewhere.
Well, I set it to DVR, so I'll just watch it tomorrow morning myself. So
Okay, right.
because I am not going to be awake that late. I woke up at midnight, so I am not going to be up that late. Yeah,
Speaking of
about that. Yeah.
speaking of being up late, I think I'm getting tired.
Was it about what, almost 1 o'clock over there?
It's coming up to 1 o'clock here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand if you want. I would understand if you want to go. It is 1 o'clock over there for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming. I mean, this stream's been going for almost an hour and a half. It is coming up to 1 o'clock here. And the chat seems to have everyone in the chat seems to have disappeared.
Oh
That
no!
seems to that seems to always that seems to always be the thing. Whenever I live stream, I go for a certain length of time, and everyone just everyone I have in the chat comes in, and then suddenly they all just disappear. They all just chat just stops. I don't know why is that. Why do they all just go?
IDK.
Just
Sorry, I don't know.
and the reason I started this stream in the first place is because I was in a bad mood because
Yeah, I saw that. That's why I was like, I have to pop in now and go cheer my buddy up.
I
Yeah.
mean there was just basic yeah I mean basically something happened earlier tonight that left me feeling pretty foul and I don't really want to go into it because I don't yeah I'm not I don't want to sound petty or anything.
Okay. You want to, you want to. You don't want, you don't want to. Whatever.
But
Yeah,
anyway, so
I actually saw some friends of mine in person that I've not seen in person since mid-January of 2020. I saw them Sunday.
wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
That's good. That's something.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was good to see him in person instead of online over Zoom. Yeah. It was
Yeah,
good to see him in person.
yeah, yeah. It's always
A, a, a buddy of mine, Chad, with his son Nick, who's almost 18. My friend Lee with his son Quentin, who's almost 18, and a friend of ours, Jeremy. Eh, it was good, you know.
hmm.
It was good to see him in person again.
That's I'm glad to hear that. That's good. Anyway,
Yeah.
but I
No
think
dying aloud.
maybe
Dying is bad for your health. No dying aloud. It's bad for your health. No dying aloud.
yeah, I was. You may have. I don't know if you heard any of this earlier, but I've been sick all week.
I was gonna say you don't sound lovely.
Yeah, been coughing, I've just been coughing and wheezing and spluttering all week. Been
Oh,
since yeah, it's been uh, this. I think I caught. I think my brother's been the same way. We think I may have caught something from him.
yeah.
But it's not. You just heard it just then.
Yeah. Sounds like upper chest. That's what it sounds like. Upper chest area, it sounds like. Yeah. Doesn't sound like really deep. Sounds like the upper chest, like a bronchitis thing going on.
Might be. It might, yeah, it might be something like that.
Yeah.
I've had this, a lot of, I've had a lot of gunk and a lot of gunk build up in my throat, and it's been really sore.
Yeah. I believe the technical term is sputum.
Huh.
Sputum is, I believe, is the technical word for it, the
sounds,
medical word
sounds,
for it. The stuff coming up,
sounds
yeah,
about
sputum. Yeah.
right. Sounds about right. Anyway,
My
I think
my mother had COPD, so that's how I got used to listening for that kind of thing. You know,
hmm, anyway, I
and she
think.
had pneumonia a lot, so yeah,
Oh man, pneumonia.
yeah,
That's what my that's what my grandmother had before she passed. Right before she passed away.
yeah, yeah. No, I remember.
It's,
I remember.
I remember went to not that I think I think it was a couple of weeks ago. We went out with the family to. It was on the I think it was the anniversary of her passing, and we went to see this special. We went to see this memorial book which they have at the place where she was where her funeral was held,
Mhm.
and they have this they have this I don't know if you have this in the States, but they had this special memorial book which they open which they had open to the page with her name on it.
Yeah, so some
This is,
funeral homes do that. Yeah.
it's got my granddad's name in it as well.
Hmm.
And we've been to when they opened it to the page which had his name on it as well. And this is like the first time I've been to see it when it was open to my grandmother's name. I actually I got a bit of a surprise that day because I didn't because I actually learned what her actual first name was, and I was like, wow, that's her first name. Because for all those years, I just knew her as I just knew her as I just knew her as grandma and her surname.
Hmm. Like when my mother's mother went. She was the last surviving grandparent of mine, and it wasn't until her funeral when I finally found out her middle name. You
Real,
know,
really.
yeah. And I was almost 30 when she went.
Uh,
So I spent all those years not knowing her middle name. Yeah, Mary Ida, first and middle name. Mary Ida, IDA. Yeah, I did not know her middle name until then.
I
That
didn't
was in
know her first.
2000. Ooh,
Like I
yeah.
said, I didn't know her first name.
I knew
It's
her
just,
first name when I was like 7 or 8. My grandmother's first name.
I think it was actually this. Actually, I think it was the same with my other grandparents as well, because I didn't know my. I'd always know I'd always known my my grandparents my, who were my mom's parents,
Mm-hmm.
but I did but I never met my I never knew my I never knew my dad's dad, because unfortunately he died when I was a very little when I was just a very I was a very small baby.
Yeah, my
So I
father's
never
father went when I was like 2. Yeah, I was like
so I
2 when
never
my father's father went. Yeah.
uh, I think we've still got I think the only things I've seen of the only things I've seen of him was I think I've got like this old portrait picture of him and my grandmother, and then there's a picture of there's a picture of the whole basically a picture got another old picture of the whole family showing of excuse me a picture of the whole family showing my parents, my grandparents, and me and my me and my brother as tiny as as toddlers.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta send you a couple of pictures. Uh, you're gonna look at it and go, "Ooh, wait a minute. He does look a lot like his father." I have a picture of my mother and father that I recently got. I recently got from my father's side. Uh, that was taken in 1973. I and yeah, and you gotta look at the picture and go like, "Oh crap, Dan does look like his dad." Yeah, I look a lot like my
Okay,
father.
all
A
right.
lot. I'm Daniel the Fourth too, so I think I told you that. I'm Daniel the Fourth. Yeah. So you're speaking to practical royalty. I'm Daniel the Fourth.
Den of the Forest.
Well, I have been called a royal pain in the ass before, so yeah, I am royalty. I'm not a mother, but I've been called one before. Oh man, yeah,
All right, all right. You know what? I think it probably. I think it. Almost an hour and 40 minutes. Do you think maybe it's? Do you think maybe it's time to wrap the stream up?
hey, your stream. You wrap it up when you want to wrap it up.
Because we're just yeah. Because we're just yeah. We're just chatting at this point.
Yeah,
And there's no.
if you feel like doing that, you feel like doing that. You don't want, you don't want to.
I think I'm gonna. There's no again. This again. The chat seems to have just stopped. Everyone seems to have gone.
Yeah, how
There's
come
no
me a
one.
while ago?
Yeah. There's nobody watching, and it's just us chatting. So I think
That was like 40 minutes ago. How come me last bit of message
mm,
in there? 40. Yeah,
yeah.
40 minutes
I
ago.
think
Oh, that was a long time ago.
okay. Oh, all right. I think I'm. I think I am gonna. yeah, I think it's time to end the stream. So I'm gonna do my usual do the thing here. So all right, everybody, I think it is time for me to. I think it is time to call it quits because it is late here, and I'm not and I'm not I don't think I'm quite feeling up to carrying on. So I mean I'm enjoying having my chat with Dan here, but I think it is time to I think it is time to wrap things up. So I'm gonna just say thank you to everybody who came in tonight, who came to say hi when I was in my when I was feeling not so good about myself, or feeling just in a bad mood. Um, thank you, Captain Infinity. Well, I suppose not Captain Infinity anymore. Just Cap. Just I suppose, that's the thing. I think the best thing to do is call him is just simply Captain now, because he changes his name so much, so often. So anyway, yeah. Thank you, Captain, for being the first in, the first out. Thank you to Bob Noddles over on Twitch, who was and then thank you, Hakeem and Nemesis of Eden. Great chat, and of course, thank you, Dan, for coming up here and having a good chat.
You're quite welcome.
And thank you for making me aware of that Jeff Dunham guy.
And the reason I flipped over to YouTube and saw you were on, I felt the disturbance. The sound of 1,000 dogs screaming in pain.
Yes, you could put it that way. anyway, yeah. And so anyway, thank you everybody, and Hakeem and Nemesis of Eden. If you hear this, I'm very much looking forward. I hope to have have a game against you on Duel Links sometime. That I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun. So I hope to see you there. But for now, everybody, from the surface of Skaro, this is Dalek 451 signing off. I will see you all next time. Have a very good night, morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now, everybody.
Bye-bye.